Hello again, Farmer Nation. Backyard Farmer coming to you live from my, you guessed it, backyard. And in previous videos, I've talked about how it doesn't take a lot of money to get started and building your pantry. And you don't have to spend oodles and oodles of money to buy all kinds of crazy name brand, freeze-dried, this and that. That stuff's great, but to start out, or to get your pantry built up, I suggest you shop as economically as possible, stretch your dollar farther. So that's why today I went to Dollar Tree, and everything at Dollar Tree, I guess it should be a $1.25 tree. So I went and got 8 items, which equals $10. And I want to show you what I got. So what I got here is these Vaini bites from Armor. It's a 10-ounce can, and those, it's it is what it is, right? It's canned meat, right? And meat's going to be super important. You're going to need protein. You're going to need a meat source. And if you don't have access to a freezer, or well, you probably won't, because when the crap hits the fan, right, you're not going to have a freezer. You're not going to have electricity. And if you don't have generators to power all that stuff, you got to do something. You got to find some alternative. And something, my friends, is better than nothing. Also got this small 7-ounce can of luncheon loaf. Same idea. It's meat. Meat is meat. Meat is something you're going to need. So that's another good one for $1.25. And it tastes pretty good too. We really like it with scrambled eggs. Really good. Pinto beans. 1 pound bag of pinto beans. Again, another protein source. It's a staple item for anyone who's serious about prepping. You can store it, if you store it right, you can store it super long term, and add some water and heat, and there you go. Another staple pantry item, rice. This is a 2-pound bag of long grain rice. This would be several meals. You could have it with Spam, or the Vaini sausages. You could have it with any of that stuff. Or you can eat it by itself. It's got some carbs for energy, and it's a really good one. You can store super long term if you do it right. Honey roasted peanuts. 7.5 ounce jar, and it's got, it has protein, it has carbs for energy, and it has some fats. Of course, it has some saturated fat. It's got sodium, saturated fat. I guess that's some of your bad fats, right? But it's not like if we get into the situation the way things are headed, that anybody's going to be worried about their, how they look in a mirror, right? You're going to be worried about feeding yourself and your family. Got this chicken salad with crackers, ready to eat. So it's a little can of chicken salad, has some crackers in there, and those are good. One, it would be maybe a good snack. Also, if you have to get out, moving around, doing a lot of walking, you're on a bike, trying to get resources, scavenging a little bit, that would be really good, just an on-the-go kind of thing. And it's got a pretty good date on it. Let's see. November 2023. So, little over a year from now. So that's pretty good. And if you rotate this stuff, right, you can have 1,000,000 of them as long as you rotate first in, first out. Wherever you're storing it, put the new stuff in the back, bring the old stuff to the front, and then it'll never go bad. Okay, 18-ounce box of sugar flakes. I mean, has anybody bought cereal lately? Seriously? Cereal is not cheap, folks. Not, and it's just getting more expensive. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. 18-ounce box of cereal for that, pretty good. We say, well, cereal is great, but I sure love milk with it. Well, I'm glad you said something. Right here, shelf-stable whole milk, a quart. Got that for $1.25. So if you go by the gallon, that'd be about $5 a gallon. Some places, folks that are seeing this video, you're already paying that anyway. And the ones that aren't, you will be. You don't have to have refrigeration, right? Until you open it, unless you're going to consume it, like right then. And the date on this is May 2023. So, 9 months to a year probably. I'd say it would store even a little longer than that. But then again, like I said, as long as you put the old stuff in the back, I'm sorry, the new stuff in the back, there you go. Bring the old stuff forward. You're never, it's never going to go bad, right? Because you're never going to let it expire because you're going to be rotating it. So for $10, that's a pretty good haul. That would feed one person for, several days. I would say you can get 3 days out of that. So, again, doesn't take a lot of money to store up your pantry. This was all just $10. So, keep that in mind. Look for deals. Don't be afraid to go to these dollar stores. And, $10 can get you a long way right now. But keep in mind, this stuff is going to be tougher to get. Prices are going to go up. So you need to get on the ball stick and act now. Until next time, stay safe, stay smart. Backyard Farmer signing off.